Hello everyone, it's Andrew from GemTCG here, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to make variation listings on eBay. And variation listings are the listings where you have just one overall listing and then you could have up to 250 different variations within that listing. And these are ideal when you're making set listings. So like, let's say the Prismatic Evolution set, you want to have one of each card so that if someone's completing their master set, they could just buy them all from you in a really quick and easy way. These are the ideal listing types that you want to make because it will generate a lot more sales. And I believe over 80% of my sales are from variation listings. And I will talk a little bit more about the benefits of them on top of just having more sales, and also show you how to make them from start to finish and then how to duplicate them in a quicker way so that you don't have to make it from scratch every single time. So stay tuned till the end of this video to see everything you need to know about variation listings. Also, if you need help growing and starting your eBay stores, I have a Patreon and the link is in the bio. And in there, I will just show you like how to grow your store in the best way possible and in the quickest way possible. But let's get started with the video. So variation listings are good for quite a few reasons. And like I said earlier, the number one reason is that people will go through that listing and will buy like 10 to 40 cards at a time just because it's really easy for them to click on the listing and then add an item to cart like one by one, all in the same spot rather than having to go through your store and type in each item, go through the listing, add it to cart. So it makes it a lot quicker and in turn will result in more larger sales because people will be buying more cards at a time since it's easier for them. And what I've also found is that you can charge a higher price as well because it's easier and people pay for convenience a lot of times. And then the second reason is it's a lot quicker to create and maintain. Now the startup time is a little bit slower, like when you compare one variation listing to one regular listing. But if you compare one variation listing to like 200 listings, it clears it very much because you can do 200 variations instead of doing 200 brand new listings from scratch, and it will save you so much time in the long run. And then when it comes to updating the listings, you just have to update the quantity and the price if you need to, which is a lot quicker because you could update all the variations at once rather than going through 200 different listings and updating them one by one. And third reason why these variation listings are very helpful is because you get a lot more views to one listing rather than getting a little bit of views to, let's say, 200 different listings. So if you have all of your Prismatic Evolutions cards under one listing, if someone's searching up Flareon, they'll see the Flareon, but they'll also see like every other card from the set, and it will entice them to kind of buy more cards. And now that you know why these listings are very important, let's get into how to create them and how to kind of just work with them and everything all about that. So first, you just want to head over to the Create Listing tab, and then you just type in, like, in this example, I'll be doing these 3 Classic Collection EX cards. So let's say Pokemon Trading Card Classic EX cards. And then I like to say choose your card because it like kind of lets the person know that it's going to be a variation type listing. And just click continue without match here. It'll be ungraded, near mint. And this process is a lot harder because you're starting everything from scratch, but I will show you how to do it in a lot quicker way after you make the first one. So you can always change the title. I'm just going with that so it's like quicker. And then you'll see this variations listing or variations button, and you'll click edit. And then just get rid of this franchise one. You don't need that. I would do choose your card for the attribute. And then where it says options right here, so like this would be one option. HOOEX. So I'd type HOOEX. And then I'd also put the number, just so if you have like a duplicate HOOEX, like same card but a different set with a different number, you want to put the number so that the customer can differentiate, and it makes it a lot easier when you're updating listings. And then you just want to go through each item, add the name and number. And in this example, I'm just doing 3 items, so it's a lot like quicker, but if you have a lot more, it makes more sense to like do this. And then you could also sort it by alphabet. So like this is already in alphabetical order, but if I wanted to move stuff around, you could just drag and drop like that. Then when you're done, you'll click continue. And as you can see, there's 3 different variations here. So that's that. And then you can add a default photo for the listing. So let's just say, I'll just use this one just because I have it. This is a Sky Ridge picture. And this will show up on eBay when someone's searching for any of the cards or like the title name, they will see this listing. But then if you want each item to have a different picture, then you will have to click on this add variation photos button and click the choose your card. So now it has all 3 items and you could change the picture for them. Now, I don't have the pictures ready for these, but I'll just use some like example pictures I have. And so like, let's say I put this card here or this picture here. So now if someone were to click on the HOOEX, they would see the picture. And you can add up to 12 for each one. So you can have a front and back picture, you know, if there's a swirl, show the swirl, like stuff like that. I typically just put 1 picture because it saves a lot of time and I haven't had any issues with that. So then after you add the pictures, you can just, you're basically almost done. And then you could change the quantity here. So like, let's say I have 10 of these, do that. And then the price, set the price. It's very easy. Like it's that quick. And then you click save and close. Takes a little bit of time to load. Add a description. And that's it, basically. So as you can see, it's really easy to do that, and it saves you a lot of time. Like, I'm sure you can tell by now, but like that would have taken me the same time as making 3 different listings, and it took me like 2 minutes. So you can see how crucial this is when listing a bunch of cards, and also time it will save you when you have 200 different items in a set. And also, if you want to edit the listings and edit the variations, you can just go back to that variations tab and click create your own. Let's say there's a Zygarde EX. This is not a real card, but like you just add it, click update variations, and then I click the I'll do it myself because this one it's kind of weird sometimes and it's a little bit glitchy. So then you click I'll do it myself and you scroll down here and click the add combination button, and it's right here, Zygarde EX. You set the price and that's it. And then of course you'll have to go back in and put a picture for it. But that's basically it when it comes to making a variation listings from scratch. It's pretty simple and straightforward. I know for me it was like a little bit difficult to learn at first because there weren't videos like this. So I hope this video will be helpful for you all and save you a lot of time when making the variation listings. And one other important thing that I was talking about earlier is making it quicker from scratch so that you don't have to do that initial setup that I showed you in the first process. So once you have a variation listing, like these are all the variation listings I have, there's 142 of them. You can just go on one of them and click on that like down arrow and click sell similar. And then what this will do is it will pre-fill everything and it will already have the variations part set up. So all you have to do is change the title name and maybe change the item specifics. And then you just go on the variations tab again. And then let it load. There's a lot of listings on this one, so it takes a little bit longer to load. Click edit, and you could just delete this attribute, the one that already exists, and click add your own. I'd put name, and then you just start typing away. And then you get new listings. So then, as you can see, it's just a lot quicker, and it saves you a lot of time when doing that, so that you don't have to just go back in, create a brand new listing, do all that stuff. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful for you all. I think you guys should try out doing variation listings, because it's very helpful and saves you a lot of time. It gets you a lot more sales. And if you need help like thinking of what to make variation listings for, I'll show you some examples I have. Like I have all base set Pokemon right here, all 151 reverse hollows, base set 2, all trainer gallery cards, sword and shield full arts. So it's just a lot of like the same type or the same set. People like to buy cards from the same type or same set at once. And you just got to think like how the customer would be buying cards and how a collector would be buying cards. They wouldn't just be buying a base set 2 card and then buying a trainer gallery card together. They'd be buying all base set 2 cards together, all trainer gallery cards together. So just think like that and get in that mindset and make listings similar to that. You could also look at my store and see what type of listings I make with the variation listings. And if you need more help with this, of course, I have the link in the Patreon, or link for the Patreon in the description of this video. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and please like this video if you enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye.